All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to game number 11 of our Trench Crusade campaign here. Today we're joined with Chris and his new Antioch faction again. And you guys fared a little rough on your last game there.
I would call that accurate, but we're back in the mix. We're ready to do it.
Good.
Almost everybody is here this time.
That's
some will be remembered fondly.
Yeah, they'll expect somebody in the wreckage. The good news is I stripped like all of the rifles off of my army.
Yeah, I saw the new. Yeah,
we gotta work with what we're given. We're here on 1.6.3 now. It kind of almost. Yeah. We're getting there.
Well, new Antioch's on an update and a prayer, so. We'll see if they've gotten you to the point where I can win.
Right. Today we're going to be doing a custom scenario by combat engineer Tom. It's called Hell on Wheels. So we'll go over the notes here. I will try to post either in the Discord or otherwise to get you guys an update of this here. It's almost a one-page. You printed it double-sided, so I guess that counts, right? But essentially, the game will be played on a standard-sized battlefield, looking at a 4x4. Arrange your terrain in the usual way. They recommend a combination of 10 through 15 buildings and large terrain pieces, as well as 2 or more roads that cross the map through the deployment edges. So we've got a very roady map here. Lots of buildings, but still plenty of access overall. Infiltrators can be used in the scenario, however they deploy before any other deployment begins and must be set up at least 6 inches from your opponent's table edge. So we'll roll off for deployment. The loser of the roll-off chooses which deployment edge will be theirs, and the other deployment edge will be the opponent's. The area between the deployment edges should be 48 inches across the center. Before play begins, you will separate your units as follows. The infiltrators are set aside to be deployed as above. So before, any model that is not on a 25 or 32 millimeter round base will be set as an individual group.
Well, I don't have anybody that big, so I don't think we really need to worry about that.
Yeah, that's true. Even the communicant, which is wild. That used to be the tall boy, but these groups will each ride aboard a different troop transport. So we've each got 3 transports. I've got technically 7 units that will be split among them. And you've got basically your whole warband?
My guys are going to be 4s and 5s in the transports and a couple strays.
I dig it. During the first game turn, each group will deploy from their player's deployment edge with the following rules. Each group will only enter the battlefield at the start of the first member's activation. For a troop transport group, only place the transport on the field at the start of the first group member's activation. The first time that each group member takes an action, place the model adjacent to the transport, and then you may activate as usual this turn. When a transport is placed on the field, but before any unit has disembarked, it may move up to 24 inches. Roads use 1 inch of movement per 1 inch of area. Open terrain uses 2 inches of move per 1 inch of area. Difficult terrain will use 3 inches to move, and so on. Entering difficult terrain will require an action check, which, if failed, will apply a blood marker to the transport. Transport may not climb or jump and does not move after turn 1. During this move, if the transport comes into contact with any model or other transport, immediately roll an injury on the injury chart for that model and the active transport and move the model far enough to the transport's direction of travel so it's not struck again. When a model disembarks from a transport, it gains as many blood markers that are currently on that transport. Each large model will gain 1d to its dash action for the first turn of the game. Victory conditions are 1 VP per building or major terrain feature controlled at the end of the game. Got a mess of those guys, so we're going to be stacking some victory points here.
So is there, like, how small is too small to be considered? Like these ones are basically like one wall. I don't think that really.
Maybe the the L-shaped ones, let's not count. So like these guys, I would say maybe we'll count this as one. What do you think? Should we do 2 here? Maybe it's 2. Yeah, well, maybe we'll also count this as 1. This is essentially supposed to be 1.
Okay.
1. So
this makes sense.
Yeah.
I have a sneaking suspicion that we're not going to be doing a lot of math.
No.
At the end of this.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go for that, right?
I think it's gonna be some amount to 0, one direction or the other.
Well, that's kind of how I like to play the demons, so yeah, we're gonna go for it. The troop transports may be targeted by an attack as any other model would. They're treated as having a -2 armor, and you will treat any down or out of action as a minor injury. Assume they are immune to the extra blood markers from gas and shrapnel due to their construction. The glorious deeds. Asleep at the wheel. Ram an enemy troop transport with your troop transport. Both players may score this deed. Cool. Road rage. Win the game without having captured a single building. Okay, I like that. Spray and pray. Apply blood markers to 3 separate models during a single activation. I don't know. I guess if I get you with the...
it's for my machine gunners, basically.
Yeah. That one's for you. Grenades. Good point. Old grudges. Make a melee attack action during the first turn. Smoke them out. Apply the 6th blood marker to a transport before it's fully disembarked.
Ooh, that's fun.
That's pretty slick. And not an inch. With a single model, take out 2 enemy models take 2 enemy models out of activation during the course of the game who occupy the same piece of terrain as the scoring model. So I guess you take them out within like the same piece, the same building, or I guess that's really our only option here. Or I guess on the bridges would count.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so we will post that in the description below for you guys to check out. I'm kind of excited to see how this plays out. It's going to be, I think, pretty fast-paced. I say that, and we're on our 11th game with nearly 20 models apiece. So,
well, all I can say is that historically, missions where New Antioch runs into the middle of the battlefield with the enemy have gone great for me.
Oh, all right. Oh, not at all. Yeah. Whoosh. But the thing is, I roll like shit. So even if you do have to do that,
that is a
the
good
chance
point.
of my Praetor just missing outright, I'm probably cursing myself, but it's pretty damn high. So I think let's roll for, I think we've kind of picked our board edge.
I mean, I'm fine just doing this and not having to move, not having to move 40 miniatures around.
So yeah, we'll look at who we're deploying and get right into it.
All right. So first transport is going to be my lieutenant, my machine gun, mechanized heavy infantry, a Mendelist ammo monk, one of my sniper priests, and my combat Engie. Number 2 is going to be my other sniper priest, Gunny with the HMG, MHI with a grenade launcher, and my tank hunter. And then this one is going to be homunculus, 3 shock troopers, and an observer, plus Mamluk Faris and my ever-present Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid infiltration team.
Rock on. All right. So first off, we've got Togdrathas the Praetor. He has been relieved of his ranged weapons. He now has a shield and the Malabronx sword. We've got the Hunter of the Left-Hand Path. Nothing special going on. I did pick up Hunter, so I get to ignore cover there. Very fitting. We've got the 3 Hell Knights. They're all set up with Hellblades, shields, infernal armor, of course. And let's see here. Oh, and then, of course, the Sorcerer has picked up Slave Master, which is quite nice to have an additional option here. And then we've got the 3 Pit Locusts, all outfitted with the Crown of Hellfire. We've got 3 Wretched, new upgrade. They each get a sword as well now. We've got 3 Yoke Fiends as well. Basically, I'm going to set up my troop transports 1, 2, 3 here, because everybody is kind of big on the demon side here. We also have newly added the Desecrated Saint, running Head Taker and a Maul. Probably should have thought about a shield, but, you know, afterthoughts. And then we have a Golem that we picked up the game before last, represented here. And he is going to have, let's see, he's human hands, massive, gargantuan, he's holding a greatsword and a shield, because we can't afford anything more right now. And I think that about does it. Oh, yes, we also have the Zen Eater. We'll get right into our deployment here, which is going to be essentially your infiltrators, right?
Yeah. I mean, so you have to deploy your guys that are not in the transports. And is that board edge? Because there's supposed to be 48 inches between deployment.
Okay, so essentially everything is deploying off board edge, so it's just Chris's infiltrators.
All right. So just not right on your board edge. Which would actually be
6 inches from the table edge.
Oh, table edge in general.
Opponent's table edge.
Okay. Yeah. Because like, I don't actually want to put my guys directly in run over zone.
So you've got 24 inches of move here.
That's so much movement.
Yeah.
All right. He's going to hop out and run in there for a little bit of cover.
All right, I dig it. There's a door in there, technically. My guy's a little tall for that, though.
You could probably duck.
All right, so we've got a +1 to dash. I should probably move first, in all honesty.
Unless you're dashing first.
I could, but even with the +1, I worry.
Yeah, right. I failed plenty of those.
Oh, you know what? This guy has an aura. I should have grabbed him. Well, okay, we dashed.
It worked.
Don't even need to think about it. Up here, take some cover.
Alrighty.
And let's see, that'll be my activation. Oop.
All right.
I guess we'll just put the markers on as we go, because the scenario is a little backwards. We've been stripping them as we activate.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Right. And are we saying that they can just hop out at any point along the troop transport, or do they have to like start in the back?
No, I think it's just adjacent to the.
They're kind of open, so they can just kind of jump out. So he's going to start there. That is going to be. Well, I'll tell you what. It's gonna run in there, and then he's going to try to dash. And he does it.
Critical dash.
Critical. Boom.
I think we will activate the Desecrated Saint. He's going to move 6. And then he gives a +1 to dash. He's got a +1 dash for his deployment. We almost failed.
Not quite, though.
It's a good thing we had those dice. And then I guess we're just going to tuck him up in here. We're just going to hug that ladder there.
You there. Oh, Run through there. And he will attempt to dash.
Dig it.
Musical instrument. Oh, come on. He does not dash.
I believe Golem's also 6. I'm gonna move. Oh, don't drop him. Move up to here. Try a little dashy do. And we do on an 8. We're just gonna tuck
Nice.
him real nice and comfy right about there.
All right. This guy's just going to hop out and run himself in there.
The dig.
And then he too will attempt to dash. And we will fail miserably.
Another Hell Knight. Set him up over here. And we're going to move him 6. And then dash. Oh. We dash on a 7. Very close there. I'm going to skimp past the barbed wire.
All right.
Give him a little bit of not really any cover there. And that's my activation.
All right. Let's go for the gusto, right? He's going to just run up there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to try to... Well, let's in case he doesn't pull off the dash, let's give him a tiny bit of cover there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So he's going to try to dash too. And he is not within musical instrument range. Didn't consider that. But he gets away with it. He's going to go there. Oh, he's going to fall down the stairs. Going to go just far enough to stay on top of that.
That's just...
And he's going to throw an incendiary grenade at you.
Right. I'm a demon, so it doesn't burn me.
Well, it'll still hurt if it, does anything. It did something.
11. That'll hit.
All right. 8.
-3.
3.
Yep. That's
Blood
why
marker.
That's why we grabbed shields. I didn't grab any blood marker dice.
I mean, they're not red. We could use mine. They're just
That's fine.
very difficult to see.
All right.
All right.
1 blood marker. We did. Right.
At what cost?
Well,
We'll find out together.
Could be big.
Come on. If I roll a 12, that would have been great.
How much armor does that guy have on him?
1. He's a peon with a big sword and a grenade. So
Okay.
his job is to run up there, throw the grenade, hit with the sword, and then what happens is on him.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, he's done his job then. So we're going to do one of the pit locusts.
You're going to try to start with a dash.
I'm gonna dash.
Go.
Oh, wait. Am I close enough?
No, get
It's the shrine, or what's the saint rather? 8 inches of the saint. Are we within 8? Yeah, we're actually not. Lame. I put him up too far. He is useless. We dash. Yeah, we dash on a 10.
Curses.
Okay, and then I need a 2-inch to make the charge.
Let's see that. 1.
3 on the charge.
Well, I'm sure that'll go great for me.
We're gonna try and tuck him into this building here. Oh God,
that's actually a pretty great shot.
That's a lot of tucking. Okay, get in there. Okay,
You got super glue. You're fine.
yeah, right. He'll be all right. So Pit Locust has a +2 melee. I've got a swarming attack that I can use if I charge during my activation, which essentially gives me a secondary attack. The first attack also causes shrapnel. So
I do have a Wait, I think I have a combat helmet on him? Yes, he has a combat helmet, so no shrapnel.
So no shrapnel. All right, so we're 4 dice to
probably too much money.
Yeah. All right, we hit on a
quite bad, but you did hit.
It wasn't the best. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then 2 dice for the injury. Got a 4.
Oh, that's 2 blood markers for the fire.
Yep. Well, the fire will be at the end, so it's just the 1 blood marker.
Oh, okay.
And then
however much total, add 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So then we have the secondary attack with no shrapnel, and that will hit on a 8, a little bit better. And might strip that blood marker.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
heal me.
Healing Frisky. Yeah, right.
Heal me. 3 1s, baby.
10.
That's a 10. So 9. So he's still dead.
Yeah. He has died valiantly, fighting the beasts of hell.
The first, but not the last.
No. And that'll be my activation.
All right. All right. We're gonna go zoom.
Okay.
On that one. Let's get it right in there.
Mm-hmm. Gets in there, gets the drift into the parallel park there.
Yeah, it's a and then boom. He's just gonna hop right up here.
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna take 3 shots at your big boy that he can see, even though he is fully inside of a house.
That's his home now.
Ignores cover, ignores range. So this is going to be 3 at 3 dice.
Okay.
And we'll see what I can get done. Yeah. All right, let's do it. That's a hit.
Yeah. Yep, just 3 armor.
All right, just got to do a 12. That's a 5. 2 is still a blood marker.
Blood marker.
It counts. Second attack hits on an 8.
You want to strip that blood marker?
Nah.
Risky?
That's a nah, fam.
He's going to be tough. It's an 11.
11.
He's down.
Was downed.
Yeah. Not dead, but
not dead.
Downed. With a blood marker. Put that.
The question is, does that take you out of my range? I believe it probably does. I can't really see you.
He's sleeping.
And that guy's definitely not within 6 inches, so his activation is over.
Okay. I think we might roll in a troop transport.
Oh,
risky.
Getting fancy over here.
All right, so we've got 24 inches from the board edge. Gets us kind of up and in there. What do we have on these guys? Nothing worth noting. 3 armor on this guy?
No, 3 armor on the Observer.
Oh, on the Observer. Okay.
He has 2, and then he's carrying a shield.
Okay.
A shield and a pole arm, so he's just really annoying.
Yeah, okay. I guess we'll roll a troop transport right up in here.
All right, all right.
Stop as soon as we see you. That one is going to contain a Yoked Fiend and a Wretched. And I think what I'm going to do is... So I'm going to throw a... What do we have? I'm going to throw a gas grenade at this one here.
All right.
So I guess it'll hit both of them there.
Okay.
Dude, oh my God.
Wretch just killed a stigmatic nun. I can't. I cannot even. All right, I'm going to throw a grenade at that guy there. And +1 on my range. Looking at a fail.
That's such great news.
Well, and then I guess we're just going to charge him right in.
All right, do it, baby. You can just about get up in there. Just throw a little butter on there. You'll get it done. I don't know about you. I picture your Yoke Fiends as being fairly greasy boys. I think they're greased up beefcakes.
Yeah, they're pretty greasy. All right, well, we've got a +1. I've got a sword now. I'm gonna hit you with the sword. I'm not gonna hit you with the sword. All of that debate for nothing. Yeah, okay. That'll be back to you.
Alrighty. This guy's gonna need a turn anyway. So let's say he gets out, goes there, and then he is going to try to climb up to here.
Okay.
So that'll, because he already moved, that's going to be a dash and a climb as basically one action. So first, let's see if he manages the dash.
All right.
That's a no.
Okay.
All right. That's where he's living this game.
It's his home now. All right. Well, I guess since we're here, we'll put a little wretch down.
A little wretch.
He has a shiv and a sword.
All right.
We'll charge it. And we're going to hit you with the shiv at a -1 to hit.
All right. Doesn't get it.
Doesn't
It's a
hit.
5.
Yep. And then the sword on a -1 to hit. Oh, it's an offhand, though.
His shiv is in his main hand.
Well, he had it first. I mean, either way, it's
This guy got used to the weight.
their melee statistic is -1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot going on one way or the other. So close.
It was actually close.
It was such
failed on a 5.
It was a roll that was so close to not sucking.
It was tempting.
Oh.
I also need blood markers on them. So, whether you do that for me or the Yoke Fiends do,
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
really matter.
All right. Well, we're gonna do this guy now. He's gonna hop out. Oh no.
Not the tree.
The tank.
Alas, the trees.
All right. So he is my sniper that does not have possessed, which means, but he still has the Mountaineer kit. So
Okay.
he's going to use that to try to climb up there. So it's a 3 dice, and he does it
Critical climb.
very effectively. Zoop. And he'll go there. And then I think the only guy I'm going to be able to see right now is him. So he's going to just pop one right in your face hole.
All right.
And then shoot you. I don't think I get elevation if you are as tall as I am while standing on lower ground.
I feel like we're kind of eye to eye there. I've got gargantuan.
I'm going to say
both of the giant.
I'm not. Maybe if I was shooting at your foot, but I'm not. I'm shooting at your head, and that's on a level with me.
Like that's fair. Yeah.
With an 11, close to a good thing. And let's just see that 12. It's a 7. So he is down.
Oh, he has no armor. Yeah, very good. Very good. Yes. Blood marker.
And I bet for him standing up is a huge inconvenience.
It's going to be a chore in there. All right.
And I don't really think he can do much else, but he is going to try to dash. And fail.
No, he's not. I'm going to send up a troop transport. We're going to scoot right up in here.
Alrighty. Oof, boy.
And then we're going to immediately charge into combat.
All right.
Oh, wait. We have a grenade. Throw the grenade first.
It's like, wait.
Hold.
What did we forget?
What?
I didn't throw my grenade. That's right.
Throw the grenade.
He actually hit on that one.
Got that. And then 2d6. It's a. What do I give them? Gas grenades. Gas grenades.
Is it enough of a range to hit both?
I think they're 3-inch. So shoot it. Just. Well, it's centered on this guy, right? So
3. Yeah, I think that if it's 3, yeah, I think that works.
So we'll roll separate injuries, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my
So
understanding.
injury on the lower one.
That's 2 blood markers for gas.
2.
Wait, no, gas mask.
So
1 blood marker.
And then for the guy up top, 8.
And does he have any armor? Let's actually double check that. He doesn't. I should really give them some armor at a certain point in the future where I have money.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been
I'll
fighting.
think about that.
I keep losing and my guys keep dying. So it'll be 2, right, for the gas?
He has all of my guys have gas.
Oh, they all do.
masks.
Okay.
Almost every single guy in my army.
He is down next to an edge, so you need to roll to see if he falls.
Oh, that's right. And then that is with -1 die because
Mountaineer.
he, well, no. It's not a climb. It's just an axe and a normal skill check.
Oh, okay.
But it is because he is down. It's -1 die.
That's good to know.
Yeah, there was a mission where I spent like the entire time trying to knock Dwight's guys off stuff, and I didn't do anything. And then Tom walked up and he watched like one turn. He's like, you get -1 die on those, right? And Dwight's like, what?
No. No, I did not.
He falls.
And then takes. What's the height that they have to fall to actually take an injury, though?
I think it's 2 inches. So I think that's 2.25, 2.5, somewhere in there.
Can I strip a blood marker on?
Oh
this?
yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna do that.
So you're gonna roll 4.
Well, it should only be 2 or 3, right? Because base 2 and
Down.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna roll 4. That's a 10.
All right. Well, that's what you get.
He climbs so well, though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I just never remember the rules of this game.
Yeah, I'm 100% guilty of it as well. Okay, now we're gonna charge, and then I'm gonna hit you with my sword. You got a +1.
Yeah.
See how this goes. Sword. Okay, hits on an 8.
Alrighty.
I kind of like that blood marker on him. I'm gonna leave that there for later.
All right.
7. Go down with another mark.
Standard armor.
Oh,
so just a
just
blood mark.
another mark.
All right.
All right, brother. That's back to you.
All right. Well, let's just do this. He's gonna hop out.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna charge you.
Yeah.
Boop. I can roll just to see if I hit -3 or above or whatever.
Yeah. I have standard armor, shield.
All right. So this is my lieutenant. So he has he has a sword and then a knife in his offhand.
Okay.
And he's gonna get 4 and then 3 dice.
Okay. Sword.
All right.
It's a 6.
He's gonna use now his knife to murder you.
The shiv.
All right, that's an
That
11. And because I'm a human, I don't get like 18 dice to injure you. It's a blood marker.
All right.
All right. Well,
Okay.
that didn't go great. Yeah, I don't. Oh, well, that was stupid.
What do you have?
I have a gun. I think I have a gun with assault. I could have shot you first.
What you got? Shoot me.
So he'll take 2 shots on you with that.
All right. Submachine gun?
Automatic rifle.
Oh, nasty. All right.
Right?
Respect the cock.
Gotta respect
9.
the cock. That's a 9. That's a 7.
All right.
And then second shot. That's a 10. He'll strip that one he just gave you
Okay.
to make this a +1.
That's a crit.
That's a crit. That's on the damage. Saying I stripped the second.
Oh,
Yeah.
that just kills me. He is died.
Okay, cool. That makes more sense.
Problem
I was
solved.
like, that's my leader. All right, now he's going to try to dash. And what does he have?
What kind of armor does he have?
Just standard. My guys don't have a ton of access to armor. Yeah, he'll just try to dash. And he'll actually get it. So now I have to figure out where he's gonna go. He'll just hide in there. He'll just be ready to pop out next turn.
I dig it.
Cool. And now to you, sir.
All right, I'm going to throw a Yoke Fiend at you. We're just going to charge up in now.
All right, right on now.
And let's see. All right, so we have the sword at a -1. Nothing. And then we have a Shiv at a -2.
These guys work.
Even more nothing.
These guys work a lot better when their job is just to stand in the back and get their nips tickled.
He stripped Memento Mori. I did nothing. These things happen.
These things do happen.
These things are totally anticipated.
Where do these things happen? French Crusade. Then he's going to do a little dashy. And he does have Sprinter. And he gets it at a 7.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to run in there. Because I don't really think he can see anything he can shoot at anyway.
We'll squeeze him in there. We're going to get the +1 to dash. We're going to dash right from the board edge.
Would have been so good if he failed.
Super close.
Would have been so nice.
Super close, dude. All right. We're going to move up here. And we're going to try to charge. Okay. Attempting a charge. You get it.
Right.
Chuck in a doggy. Does he have anything that
So he has 3 shield
okay.
and a polearm, which means you get a -1 when charging him.
Oh, that's right.
Because he's poking at you.
Okay. All right. So Pit Locust has a +2 melee, so we're at a -1. I'm going to hit you with the bite, and then do you have a Caparot?
What?
Or you're Antioch.
I don't even know what that means. Yeah.
Okay. So no shrapnel damage from the second attack, but there will be a burn for the Hellfire Crown. The first attack is a crit.
Okay.
Eight -3, so blood marker.
Blood marker.
And he has combat helm, so no shrapnel. Second attack. Seven. So that hits. And I'm going to strip the blood marker.
Okay. Yes. Roll all ones and heal me.
Yeah, right. 8 -3, so blood marker, and then a blood marker for the
For
burn.
flame. All right.
And that is the dog.
Ammo Monk is going to get out. He's going to go to there. He's going to try to dash. He's going to succeed on the dash.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to run up and hide behind him.
Mm-hmm. All right, I think we are going to place the sorcerer.
All righty.
Going to strip 2 blood markers off of this lad. 1 blood marker off of...
What in the God's name?
is not God's name. We are going to cast Burning Inferno.
Oh, good.
Realistically, I only need to strip one because I don't need an AoE. I think we will move him up to the half range mark and then just leave him in the open when he inevitably cannot dash.
So you could always try to dash and see how that goes for you.
I mean, I got a +1 on the first round, but it's going to go poorly.
Okay.
It ignores armor and causes fire. Let's see if it hits the troop transport there.
It does.
And then I think we just roll for the transport itself.
Yeah, that's accurate.
So it'll be whatever this is +1 for the fire. So 8. So I guess just 2 blood markers.
2 blood markers. Everybody in there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sucks.
It was the most effective that's ever been.
I mean, this is the way to do it. Just cook everybody.
Yeah, just get them while I can. Okay, we're going to try to dash. We've got 3d6. 7. Okay, we dash. Dashing through the snow. I don't really like that at all. I don't like that at all either.
If it makes you feel better, I don't like it.
You know, it actually kind of does, yeah, a little bit. Okay, so I think we're going to back up and tuck over here because I'm too tall to hide under anything. Give myself a little bit of cover there. A little bit of range, a little bit of cover, a little bit of... Thank God you can't see me through all those windows. I can't see him from here.
Yeah, no, you get right behind. There's a little thing there.
Oh, thank God. Or whoever. Beelzebub.
I was gonna say, I don't think you want to be in the thanking God business, really.
No, I think that's what's gotten me so decimated thus far.
There's this thing that happens with war games. Like, I'm not saying your rules are bad. I'm saying there's too many of them.
Yeah, I struggle reading, comprehending, and remembering.
I just play too many goddamn games.
Yeah.
And they're like, I can't remember which one of the numbers this is. There's just there's a lot of numbers and they're everywhere. Oh, not masterwork, just a normal Giselle. There we go. 18. Love it. Love 18. All right, so he's gonna go there. And he is going to take a shot at him.
Oh.
3 dice. For well, actually, it's going to be 2 because we will say he has cover with how big he is there. And yeah,
No crit.
This
10 hits.
and he has 1 blood marker on there.
Yeah.
And he's down, so I get a +1 on this.
Yeah.
That's an 8. That's 2 blood markers.
2 blood markers.
All right. So he has to start with a dash because he's possessed, but he has skill and expertise, so he gets a +1 on it.
Oh, they're a fire team. That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Which I guess this actually probably should have been the first thing the entire fire team did. That would seem sporting.
If he fails that, does the fire team...
Anything that ends either... That's why fire teams, like, in my mind, aren't actually that great. But, I mean, everybody says I'm wrong. I believe them. But, like, I can't... There's, half my guys I can't use very effectively in fire team for that reason.
Or the ammo monk fails, or
just the machine guns. They have to be the very last thing that happens because they automatically end in activation. So I mean, and it's just I suck at the game, so I don't get like a tremendous amount of weight on my opinions of games I suck at. So like all's fair, right? Where can I go? He's gonna go there. He's gonna take a shot at there.
Okay.
So base, sniper, skill, or no, base, skill, sniper rifle, cover, because he's within 24 there. That's a crit, baby.
That'll crit.
So that's 3 because of the 4 because of the crit, because it's a critical weapon. I'm gonna bloodbath him. So that means I straight add a die, or does it just mean that whatever amount of dice I'm rolling?
No, I think you add a die
and then take the highest 3.
Yeah.
This should be enough.
Good. Could be all ones.
I have failed on more dice than this, but not this time. That's an 11.
Oh yeah. This armorless cur has died.
At least it was cheap.
It was free. Even I found it exploring.
Oh, I mean, it'll be cheap to replace for next game. That's the best thing about him. All right. And now he's going to try to climb.
Okay.
So this will be his normal movement. He's going to try to climb during it. And he has a Mountaineer's kit. So he is going to succeed. Oh, it's such a nice thing. So he's going to hop in there and hide.
That's fair. Yeah.
Because Mama didn't raise no dummy. He says as he climbs the building that collapses. Well, listen, Mama red beans and rice, or they'll do that to a man.
It will. Quickly, too. Okay.
That's the thing, is when you're like, oh, I'm eating pretty good. I could maybe one meal, you're like, oh, God.
I can't ram you. Can't ram you anywhere.
That was my whole plan in bringing it back an inch or two.
Good call. I'll put it right there. And then these guys came from
that.
So they should have markers, or
oh yes, I meant to do that once they were. Thank you.
Because I'm going to strip. Who has more armor?
Him.
We'll strip this guy's blood marker. Correct, and they fit the settings.
All right, so now that I've distracted you from your actual tactical plan here, what are you going to do?
I'm shooting your ammo monk in the back with the bow of Lethe. Do you have any armor on that guy?
I can't even put armor on him.
Okay, if I could roll in.
That's a 10. That's a hit.
So I'm going to give him a +2 to injure. Instead of stripping your armor, because you have none. That's a 10.
Bye. Boop. This guy's going to hop out.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go to there. And he's going to shoot his grenade. I finally got one easy choice this game.
Make it pretty straightforward.
So grenade launcher, you are. I will measure, but I think it's you're well within 18.
Yeah,
and it's a grenade launcher, so it doesn't really care that much about cover. You just have to get somewhere in the ballpark. You ever watch Reno 911?
Yeah.
This here's a shotgun, so you don't really gotta aim. That's a crit, baby.
Crit. Oh god. Okay, so 3 dice.
3 dice.
Yep.
And shrapnel.
Okay. So I'll take a shrapnel and maybe die.
I hope you die. I truly hope you die. I couldn't hope it any more than I do already.
I'm already dead though. That's a
5.
That's a 5.
Yep.
Okay, 2 blood markers.
2 blood markers.
Wow, that could have been terrible.
Yeah.
2 1s and a 4.
Yeah.
I gotta say, brother, it feels good playing against someone who rolls like me, because this actually feels pretty even right now. Like I've lost some guys, you've lost some guys. I mean,
I don't
worse. But whatever's happening over there,
it doesn't feel like
you
this.
guys can't see this, but they are.
You know when you don't
battling.
There's a thing when you're a war gamer where you don't hear like tactical information coming from a table. You just hear sounds that come out of humans when like, ooh, that's not a good one.
I guess we'll send in how many? You got a communicant in there. That's not good. Oh, that guy has 2 blood markers.
Oh, I keep actually forgetting to move them.
I guess
Conveniently, very conveniently for me.
To stand here.
Okay.
I'm going to throw a grenade at yonderman over yonder.
Yonderman.
The yonderman. It's a gas grenade.
That's going to be a hit.
That'll hit. And
damn you, now I have to look up what he has.
Yeah, actually, I would like to know. I might strip some blood marks. I'm just going to
nothing else special.
Just going to 2 dice it. We're just happy to be here.
Oh, he has a combat helmet for shrapnel purposes, but
okay.
Not for gas.
Oh, okay. So he will take the one from the gas. We'll see what this does. 7.
It is 7.
With 3
so
armor,
4.
So 2 blood markers.
All right, he'll take 2 blood markers.
All right, bumping.
That's still on him.
4.
That's not great.
And then we charge. Because why not? +1 melee. Forward sword. It's on a 10.
Yeah.
And then, I wish you were down for this, but nothing.
Yeah.
Literally nothing. 2 2s makes it 4 -3 armor is
that's actually nothing.
Fucking nothing. Yeah. It's actually nothing. Okay.
Lives to die another turn.
That's my go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys remaining.
All right. This guy's going to get out?
Yeah.
He's going to go here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's, well, I guess I don't want cover.
I think you're good there.
You think so?
Yeah.
Just right up there? Yeah. And he's just going to fire right up into your dick and ball area.
Yeah.
Which on him, I don't even know where that is.
Yeah. I mean, there's a very,
it's probably just like on his shoulder and like the skin he's wearing inside out.
There's a very provocative hood covering it. So shoot him in the face, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, right. All right. So 3 for the attack. He does get it.
It's a 9.
3 on this, and he will ignore armor. Kill ya.
Okay, 7. That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Kill him.
Oh, he doesn't even have tough or anything?
No, it's really lame, unfortunately. Yeah.
I just assumed by the amount of guys I've seen him decimate that he was tough.
Yeah, I do not believe so. I'm pretty sure almost 100% not tough at all.
All right, communicant will attempt to dash.
Oh, I did goof.
He will fail.
He is actually an infiltrator, and I always forget that.
Oh, well, then you chose to deploy him as normal.
Yeah.
Remember what Rush said. If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. Okay. We're going to go.
Smashy McNippering.
Yep. We're going to set the Zen Eater here. No, unfortunately, we're just going to move up.
Yeah, with the amount that he can fit through his not only mouth, but helmet hole, he's basically a one-piece character.
Take the helmet off first? Yeah. And then we're going to dash on 4 dice because of my aura. We dash. That was super close, though. 2 1s. And then I guess I'll just
hop in the hole.
Yep, we'll just get right back in the same building there.
No, he's based on the guy from Berserk, right? Like,
is he?
The design looks if I remember correctly, the design is a lot like the first guy Guts kills at like the first big battle during the flashback with like the Band of the Hawk. I don't remember it well enough to tell you for sure, but I think that's who the guy's based on.
Okay, we're within 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to charge this guy up top here. I need to make a climb. If I don't make it, then I guess I need... Well, I'm going to make the charge. I just need to make the climb to get up in there. And we climb.
You climb pretty good.
All right. Hit you with my sword at a -1.
That's a 5.
Doesn't hit. Hit you with the shiv on a -2. That
Actually, that hit.
hit on an 8. Okay.
All right, it was going to happen one of these days.
So 2 dice. Does shiv give me anything?
I can't imagine.
I don't think so. Very cheap. Very shit.
It's like it.
That's a 10.
So you just killed him
I killed him with a shiv. Hey, the wretched got a kill.
on my sniper.
Oh,
That's
Successful. It's successful.
amazing, and that's the dude.
Oh yeah, it's 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
For anybody playing the home game, look up.
Here, you could
Berserk.
show it. You could show it. Just point it up at the.
Bazooso. I don't know what direction it is, but
Yeah, that's
there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bazooso from Guts.
Yeah,
Or from
100%.
Berserk.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna attempt the dash. Triple threes, baby.
Such an average number, but not enough to do it.
God, this is awful positioning. I moved
The same way, which I think means the battlefield is fair.
God, yeah, I guess this battlefield is entirely too fair. We're gonna dash +2. We dash on a
You do dash.
11.
You done did dashy dash.
We dashed. We're up here now. That guy is done.
So here's the real problem: is that I'm out of guys. So now it's just the Praetor's turn. That's such a good model.
Do we have anything? I really do enjoy. You guys might like this too, but the flame effects. I know it might be hard to see, but I'm very proud of that.
You gotta have some pictures on the Discord, right?
Yeah, they're out there, but
Just do your work.
mostly in black and white because we're trying to keep it, setting accurate.
You want
here.
everything
The
held up.
synod doesn't have color photography yet. So.
Yeah. You want everything held up to cameras during battles. Go look up a picture.
Right.
Bucks.
Okay, we dash. Thankfully, this time on an 8. Then I will need a 4
Oh boy.
to charge you.
Boy, I hope you don't get it.
Okay.
Those wings also, I assume he has flight. Those wings don't actually seem like they do the job.
Yeah, they're kind of thick boys. with
Yeah.
teeth and a lot of depth.
So I guess he just flies with magic.
5.
Ah, boy.
We have
Okay,
to-
so polearm.
Okay.
So -1 die on charge.
Okay.
Temporal fugue. So -1 die to hit him in general.
Okay.
And then 3 armor. So what I'm saying is, so you're saying there's a chance.
So he does have the Malabronx sword,
Yeah, just kill him.
2 attacks.
Yeah, get it done.
So we're at a base 2. I've got +2 melee, -2, correct? So we're just at base dice to hit.
Yeah.
All right. First attack. The next one is at a -1 to hit.
Well,
hits.
that'll hit.
You respect the cock.
Yay!
So that's a 6, 7, 8. So he is down with a marker.
3 armor.
Oh, yeah, just a marker.
I'm gonna double check that it's 3 because that's the pip that matters, but I believe that it is Observer has 2 base plus the shield, but let me double check that. Oh, no, it is just standard armor, so it is just 2 with the shield. So does that mean he is down? So it's 8 minus...
No.
Oh, 2. So it's still just a blood marker.
You're giving me a -2. Oh, and then -1 for the extra attack. And that's a 4.
Yay!
And that will be my activation.
I get to hit you twice with a toothpick and aim for your genitals.
Yeah.
I don't know where they are.
He has hard as nails, so he ignores the first down, and tough.
Okay, yeah.
So, all right.
And I'm assuming 3 armor?
Now, yes, but it can be rendered.
I don't have anything that rends armor. Oh, you by rended, you mean just ignored by okay, yeah, I got you.
Too many years playing Warhammer.
Any years is too many years playing Warhammer. Shots fired. Wham, wham, wham.
Take that, GW.
And I think I got to open with the HMG.
Yeah.
So he's going to shoot your Sork back there.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Long range cover.
Because he's within 36 inches and he ignores range and cover. I've only rolled. He was the first guy I promoted. I've only rolled on the range skill check or the range skill table, and he has sharp eyes and hunter.
Okay. Sork has shield and reinforced armor.
Okay. Well, let's get it done. That's a hit.
11. 3.
So that's nothing.
6 misses. 8 hits. 8 hits. 6 minus 3. Okay.
All right. Well, the heat was not brought.
But I panicked. We panicked and puckered on that one.
All right. Your turn, my friend.
I'm not quite sure where I even want to begin here. I guess we'll start with the Praetor. He's up. He's lively.
That usually works. That attack has killed many things.
He's got a +3 to hit.
I swear this never happens to me.
-1 because it's the second round, right? I didn't charge you.
So just flat -1 to hit him.
Okay. So we're at 4 dice. Which is also insane, but okay. 11 hits. And then, so you've got 1 marker. I'm going to strip the blood marker.
Okay.
9, 10, 11.
2 armor, 9 dead.
Okay. Praetor is finally doing Praetor things. It's been 2 matches of him just dying promptly. So, I have to charge the closest target or make a risky action. So,
is that just a rule or is that?
Well, for the trade that gives me the max.
Gotcha.
We're just gonna. I guess I don't have to be all janky with it. I'm being inspired by Dwight over here. We're just gonna put him right there. And smack you with the Mullabronk.
I am thusly schmacked.
And Mullabronk. Down 11. I guess we'll dash now then, huh?
All right.
How I felt last week.
All right. Activating my lieutenant.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was under there.
I know, right?
Oh Jesus. Okay.
So he's going to take 2 shots at him.
But he's smiling at you.
Not with his mouth.
No.
So
12 inch?
I need to move very slightly to get within 12. So he'll move there.
Mm-hmm.
Take 2 shots at him.
All right.
Well, I guess he'll move like there so he doesn't have weird cover issues. Shot 1. That's a crit.
That'll crit.
That's a 7.
Okay. -3.
Blood marker. Shot numero dos. That's a hit.
That'll hit on a 10. So the good news is he's tough.
The bad news is now he's not.
And I ignore the down.
So you do ignore the down. Does it add a blood marker?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Okay. All right. Then,
If it doesn't, tell us in the YouTube comments. But
right. Then he's going to charge him.
okay, I like it. Not my wretch. My beautiful wretch.
So, does your wretch cause fear? Am I scared of your tiny, impotent wretch?
I'm just going to say no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then let's kill him.
Yeah.
That's a crit.
That'll crit. Yeah. All right. Mr. Crit's over here.
Wow.
I was really hoping that too.
Just need a 6. Just need a 6.
2,
4, 7.
7. Okay. Down with another. Wait.
That was on
that's
mine.
Yeah. So
down with a blood marker.
with a mark.
Second attack.
Okay.
Offhand. So
You don't-
-1.
You don't have to, by the way. That's a choice. 10
That's
hits.
a hit. +1.
Okay.
And he'll spend the blood marker.
Yeah, you might as well.
Because I need him dead.
Yeah.
I need him very
You need
dead.
them points.
Hoping I can get a couple more of your guys and get you to rout. That'd be awesome. That'll do it.
That'll kill. 12. He has died.
Right.
Activate hold. Okay. 5.
Now my lieutenant is going to try to dash.
I like it.
He gets it with an 8.
Well, wait. Didn't he have to move?
Oh, he can't. Wait, what's the rule there? Did I fuck that up?
We did technically, but I'm going to say because you got your dash, you would have dashed,
Then
shot.
charge.
Charge.
You can't move and
So now you
charge.
just have move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still can move. I just had to do it in just order.
Yeah.
I don't do enough melee.
It's fine. Yeah. So you have your move,
Okay.
just base move. We've got this many guys, and we play bi-weekly. You know, it's not. I mean, I've been reffing some games in our Discord, but aside from that,
Right.
also join the Discord. Come hang out in the tavern. Say what's up.
I'll go
We only bite often.
and he is going to, on my command,
Mhm.
to make you activate this guy.
How did you know? I was going to.
Oh, were you?
All right. Oh, you don't want to be nudging here.
Well, then I guess I'll forego the roll. If we can just save the time.
That's great. I love it.
I
Okay.
just didn't want you to pull any other crazy nonsense.
I have no other crazy nonsense. At least,
I don't believe you.
okay, I've got some crazy nonsense.
I believe you to the degree of 0.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Would a demon lie to you like that? Yes. Yes. All right, I'm going to hit you with my sword.
That's a
I'm going to
crit.
crit you with my sword. Okay. Shit. How much armor does he have?
2, 3. 2, 3, 3, 2. I'll look it up. 2 or 3.
So I'm getting a +1, right? Do I?
I think I got him and the observer mixed up. So he has reinforced armor plus a shield, so
Okay,
3.
so 3. So I need 2 6s. I'm going to strip all 4 blood markers.
I love that.
one of your dice.
I love that. So you need 2 6s to kill him?
2 6s.
Yeah.
Blood marker. Well, 10. So he's down with a blood marker.
He's down with a blood marker.
Okay.
Your attack reinvigorated him greatly.
All right. Well, back to you.
All right.
Yeah.
3 machine gun shots at your boy.
Mhm.
That's why I was like, the number one thing I was trying to do with my lieutenant's turn was free him out of melee to do this
Yep.
before he dies horribly.
So you're short range.
Short range,
No cover.
just gonna blast you.
Yep.
Just gonna blast you right in the right in the titty.
I would.
It's center mass, they call it. Not like that, I'm not.
Okay, that's 5. Okay, that's a 4. Okay, one more. Hit. That's a 10. That'll hit.
All right.
You want those blood markers? Okay. The Zin Eater is going to attempt to dash.
There have been some great shots and some real bad shots. I unloaded my machine gun at his Sork with no cover and no range penalty.
Oh, yeah.
And
I gave him there. Did I give you a blood marker at by the end of it against your sorcerer? Okay, his sorcerer has 1 blood.
1 blood marker. Oh, and actually, I have not activated the Sork, so that needs to stay there. Okay, the Sin Eater is going to attempt to...
These things happen.
Consume you. All right, we're going to give it a try. We don't consume.
Yeah! All right. He's going to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy flamer you.
Okay. I don't take fire damage because demon.
Okay.
But I will take, the base injury from it.
That tracks. God. Nope. Not yet. Not yet. There we go. So he is going to turn around and blast your ass. So no roll to hit, just rolling on damage.
Yeah.
So I do have to roll to hit on him. 10 he hits.
Yep.
And 3 dice. And ignores armor. Is your armor...
No, it ignores it.
Does your armor count?
Nope. Not anymore.
Okay.
Yep. No more infernal armor on the Praetor. Very cool.
Let's strip 1.
Seven.
7.
Down with the blood marker. And let's see if I fall.
Let's see if you fall.
We fall.
You fall?
Yep.
All right. Do I pick which direction you fall or do you?
You do.
All right. You're going to fall right this way.
All right.
Splat.
You can just put them upright. It's fine.
Yeah. Right. Well, yeah, just
He's
for
down.
To maintain the integrity of the miniature, he will be like that. And so you're down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's your injury to roll. Yeah.
So you're falling. That's 3 inches.
3.
So that's +1 on the injury roll. +1 because you're down.
Mm-hmm.
Can I bloodbath it? Because you have 3 blood markers.
Yeah.
Yeah? Holy hell.
Bloodbath the fall.
Holy hell, dude.
We're taking top 3, adding them together.
Preposterous.
7, 8, 9.
9.
That'll do it. Oh, wait.
He gets armor on that.
So 6.
So
Blood marker. It's so standard with this game. I'm not actually happy about it. I'm
That's so funny.
Sure. But you just stripped 4 markers total to net 1 and move him slightly.
These things happen. These things happen. So that's him. Your go.
Okay.
I rolled 5 dice on a bloodbath and didn't get him.
Going to attempt a dash.
Ridiculous. All right, do it. No, you didn't do it. All right. I'm just going to commit. I'm going to strip the blood marker and it'll either be hilarious or not. No armor. Need a 9 on 4 dice. That's an 11.
That'll do it. That will kill the Praetor.
All right.
And the flamethrower, which is ironic. Okay.
And He's going to go there. Kind of gets like right there. And then he's going to try to, well, I'll just go there in case he fails the dash. Gets the dash. Boom.
Okay. I am going to attempt to charge the guy right here with a pit locust.
All right. Well, let's hope you fail.
Yeah. See what happens. I need 2.
That's more than a 2.
Back him. Oh, can we push him forward?
I forgot he was there.
Yeah, he's just tucked away in here. And we're gonna go. Ooh, he's got such a tail on him. Okay, charge there.
Those models are awesome.
They are pretty slick. I like them a lot.
Okay.
So we'll do the bite and then the stinger. Looking at a 7.
Just
Okay.
got there.
That's what I get for rolling your dice. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. And
My dice infiltrated.
Right. Injury 7.
Standard armor.
Blood mark.
Blood mark.
And then the sting. Crits.
That does crit. Don't like that.
Just standard armor. I'm gonna strip that blood marker.
Don't like that.
Feeling frisky. 10.
Dead.
Okay. Cleaning up the mean streets.
Oh,
We don't even dash. It's fine.
well, I probably should have done that. He's going to move further away in case this doesn't work. He's aiming for him, and then if he hits, it'll just do that.
Okay.
I think that makes sense.
Makes sense to me, yeah. That's a 4. All right. Well, the good news is it doesn't explode in your hands. So that's
Just like, what comes?
okay.
This guy in here?
Yeah.
He has 3 armor and a combat helmet. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to attempt to bite you with a 11.
Well, you bite me.
We got 2 markers. I've got. I kill you.
Dag nabbit.
Yeah, I'm as pissed as you are. That's 2 6s. Okay.
Well, that's what 2 6s do.
That's the end of that. Well,
if you kill one more guy, I have to morale this turn.
good news, because I'm going to charge into how much armor does this guy have?
1 standard armor.
All right, we're gonna get up in there. Because I'm ending my turn there, though, you will take a blood marker for the crown.
Yes.
So
That does appear to be correct.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna stand up.
okay.
He's gonna try to leave combat.
Okay.
How do I do that?
You walk away and I hit you.
Okay. Let's try it.
Okay. We're gonna yoked fiend with a sword. It's an 11.
All right. So you hit me.
We got a
Blood marker?
Nothing.
So does that mean I get away?
Well, the Sin Eater's also in combat with you.
Oh, it's everybody.
Yeah.
So that's a blood marker, though. So let's bump it up to 2.
And then
Oh, no, it is nothing because you
So
were
you have-
so low.
you have -3, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a 0.
All right.
Sin Eater has a +2 to hit. 11.
All right.
And then I get a +1 for the maul. I'll strip the marker. Why not?
All right.
Gung ho. Not good. 7. blood marker.
Cool.
So successful.
Hooray. All right. How many guys do I have to kill to put you in morale?
9 in total.
So 3 more. All right, he's going to go for the little guy there.
Okay.
Doesn't get it.
Man. Dude, I feel your pain on such a visceral level. Like I can't even. This game would be really good if we could roll better.
Right. He is going to try to dash. He doesn't get that either.
Okay.
All right, your go.
All I have to do is.
There's a window.
There's a window.
All
I'm going to strip both blood markers off the communicant.
right. So what is he doing?
I'm going to put it directly on top of. They're both basically the same. What do they have?
Pretty much. I'll strip the blood marker.
Okay. It's not good. Okay. And it fails. Going to attempt a dash. I'm going to say not. You dash.
You do dash.
I'm going to dash right back in there.
All righty.
Back to you.
All right. I activate the fire team.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so lucky I got away with that. Almost undone by a window. I mean, we'll see if I tough or just armor.
I think tough on that guy. Let me confirm.
Let's do this. I'm just gonna move this tree because it's not gonna be very important. He's gonna move out here.
He'll take an injury going into the barbed wire.
How far away do I have to be to not take the injury?
I mean, outside of it. No, he's a heretic.
Okay, we're gonna try it with him just for the extra blood marker.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna run out here, flame his ass. So this is gonna be no roll to hit, -1 die on injury, but then he'll take 2 blood markers.
Okay.
So -1 on injury. Still a 7 actually.
-1. It's a 2.
Never mind.
But he does take the 1 blood marker from the fire, though.
Yeah. And he's gonna go there.
Oh, and shoot the same one or
Same one.
Okay.
Really hoping he would take 2 blood markers.
He is gonna have cover if you position there.
We'll go here then. Yeah. All right, that hits on a 9. That's a 7. How much armor is he rocking?
He's got a -2.
So 5. So now another blood marker. Second shot. Does not hit. Oh, that was a terrible decision. Just terrible. All right. Oh, I just wanted it too bad. Hate that guy.
I feel it, man. I've been pushing for shit that just ain't happening.
Yeah. But realistically, I don't think I'm going to. And now they're both going to try to dash. All right. Let's say the closer one first. He does dash. He's going to run over here. Second one's going to try to dash as well. He also dashes. He's going to run around this corner. All right. Your turn. And I believe that's your board. I think that's absolutely everybody on my side. If during the course of your next guy doing stuff, I turn out to be incorrect, I'll let you know.
This guy's going to attempt a dash. So he's got an extra +1 to dash.
All right. Do it. Do it. Do it.
We dash on a 10.
All right. He dashed. Where he dash go?
Well,
Oh, is he going to try and charge him?
he's going to really give it his all here.
Okay. Well, you definitely could get him. And if you, I mean, that could end the game. So
I need a 3.
all right, let's find out.
See if he makes it. Let it charge.
He does make it.
Finally, a Hell Knight gets to do something this game.
I do love the Hell Knight models.
They're so clean. I wanted to go with that rusty look for the Wrath Warband too, just kind of like a decrepit looking monster.
Like I think clean is a good word for it. Like they have accents and they have a really cool vibe, but they don't
Right.
feel busy.
Yeah.
They don't feel like
Compared to
they don't
this.
like that guy. I like he has so many cool
He
things
has to
going
have
on.
the heft, but also
And I think there are really cool things going on, but with him and to a lesser extent that it's like I think they're just trying to be like, hey, I know you love Warhammer, but look over here.
you guys like this, right?
Like you like crazy detail on your models, but I think what these guys do, at least the Games Workshop stuff, sort of stopped doing at a certain point, is like having dynamics.
Yeah.
Like they don't have so much stuff on every square inch of their bodies
Right.
that it just becomes
with
meaningless.
metals and armor and yeah.
Yeah, if I wanted that, I'd just go watch anime.
No, that's fair. Okay. So I'm gonna hit you with the Hellblade. It does 1. It has fire, so causes an additional blood marker when it hits.
Alrighty.
And +1 to injure.
Okay.
So we're looking at a 5.
Well, that's going to do
It'll
it.
hit on a
Quite a crit.
11.
So he has. I think a human strength just gives him strong. I don't think it gives him any resilience.
Nope. I had to take the same on mine. All right. And 3 die for the injury. It's a 7. So 2 blood markers.
And down.
Yeah.
Do you get another attack?
Well, I have a gas grenade.
We could say you threw that on the way in. You let me do that earlier. I'm fine with saying that you just did that, and then you can roll the reverse.
We'll do. I've got no bonus to range, so we'll just give her a try. It wouldn't have done nothing.
Okay.
All right. So that was that activation. I thought he has armor, doesn't he?
1 armor.
1 armor. Okay.
So I mean, he's slightly less killable.
I'm going to attempt to dash this guy.
Oh no. You get it?
Dash. I'm going to go up 2, 3, 4. I could really only get him like here. I'm going to make a
roll it. I mean, if you're
take a climb to deal with all the bogus nonsense.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, if he's having to deal with that, like let's say a climb roll to just sort of deal with it.
Yeah.
That seems. I think that makes.
And then hop over the doggy.
I'm not. Yeah. If you get past this, we'll say it includes that.
Try that climb.
Let's try it.
9.
That's a 9. Yeah. I realistically,
this is the biggest model in this skirmish war game, and it is the most the auras are great, but it is so cumbersome.
Yeah.
And this is a 32 millimeter, building as well.
That's the thing, is like nothing you build for this game, like terrain wise, has
Nothing
him in
works with that.
things.
Yeah. None of the actual trenches or anything.
Yeah.
The good news is I think he only has 1 weapon on him. I lied. That's the big guy that only has 1 weapon. I have a head taker. Now, you have already activated that guy, so the head taker is basically just a sword.
Oh, it's better against guys who haven't activated yet?
2 to injure if you haven't activated.
That's crazy.
But I'm never going to put that in first because that gives all of my guys their their dash. Like
and and doing that to a guy who hasn't activated it yet, like statistically means you're drawing more fire straight to
he's
his
got a lot of arms,
head and
can
chest
do a lot
area.
of sneaky things, but yeah.
Okay.
So we do have 3 attacks, but
3 attacks?
3 attacks.
Oh,
He's all arms.
okay. Well, then my hopes for this going well for me just dropped precipitously.
That's a 10 to hit. Space 2 dice. What do you got on him? 2. We'll wait.
I would.
10 kills him.
All right. Well, yeah. At least we didn't have to go through the whole rigmarole.
Okay.
I don't hate the idea of some of my guys living. I'll be real with you.
I don't think I can hit you. Right. This guy. I mean, I could try to dash and charge. Let me do this Pit Fiend. I'm gonna ask you, do you want a Volo route?
I don't want to be a poor sport about it, but I think realistically, my chances are not great.
I'm closing in a little nasty right now.
This is
buildings. Hell,
so that's the thing. I'm fighting to kill a couple of guys like that. I mean, realistically, I think.
So I've got 1, 2, 3 buildings.
My guys are here.
2 buildings.
All of my guys are here.
Yeah.
So the only way I do this is by,
and I can easily snap
out next turn by pulling off some miracle kills. I think in doing that, I will sacrifice.
We're going to come in super tough. Yeah.
I will, like, at the end of next turn, I might be tabled.
Want to call it?
Let's call it.
All right. GG's, brother. GG's. That was brutal. I mean, had some really nice clutch rolls and just like the worst rolls.
Yeah, I think that there were a couple of things that just sort of like, oh no. And then, but like, I don't have an answer to him. I sunk a lot of stuff. Would have been nice if I didn't have to sink quite as much into the Praetor, but he is another big boy.
I mean, to be fair, he has tough and ignores the first down, and you went after him, and within 1 round got him too.
Yeah, no, I think that was all fine and dandy. The problem is just like your general guys, like your average dudes, like most of my, like the problem is your melee is like kill you. Like I jump on you at my melee guys that I sunk a lot of points into, or like I hit you.
I got rid of 125 Ducats worth of rifles and just went all melee because I've been trying to balance it. Wrath, ignore the rifles, go all melee.
And the thing is, like, the only way
grenades,
my melee just isn't there, and the only way I succeed with all firepower is just by being a bitch, standing here and letting you come
the firing line,
and that's just not fun to play.
Well, I would note that the way you sent your troop transports up, I think was really smart. You stayed just out of my range. You kind of forced me to have to.
I definitely think that there was something there. I think that there were a couple rolls, especially over here. There were a couple rolls. This side, I didn't send a ton, and it was like they just got it.
Well, and I heard -3 armor and was like, okay, throw the Praetor at it until it's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
The -3 armor guys and the tough guys, it's like, well, I mean, this guy held up just fine in melee. The communicant would have been tough. These 2 guys, and also putting your firing line in the middle, because of the troop transports, it kind of threw us both through a loop because it's like,
I do think it was a fun way to make sure that like we're instantly in the mix.
Yeah.
It took away that 45 minutes of positioning thing.
All to have them like basically in a line. And
so the problem is that my fire guys, I positioned them not really thinking about the fact that they weren't going to be able to do much damage to guys in the transports. I was like, oh, I'll get the transports. I was like, Oh yeah, he only has like a couple of guys in there, and they're not very important guys.
It's 100 and something Ducats in each transport.
So
you did get the hunter. I'm notorious for positioning the hunter really bad, but I mean, I got the ammo monk. You know, that was
the hunter.
what I was after.
The hunter is just the guy who winds up in range because of how he operates.
Like I had to at least take one out with him, and then of course he died valiantly. So
yeah. So I will, depending on how the rolls go on these guys, I might actually, because the good thing is that I saved my elites.
Yeah.
So that I'll get more experience, I'll get more glory, and hopefully because next battle's the big finale.
That's it.
Which is awesome. So I hopefully, if my rolls go well enough on them, I won't actually have to reinforce, and I'll be able to try to
take out
explore one more time.
Elites, and they notoriously die every time.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, that's the thing is like when most of your army is here and they're here, that's what I'm going to focus on. This guy not
he didn't
shooting a grenade at somebody 20 feet in front of him was not ideal.
Yeah. And the two machine guns kind of petering out. I was like, oh God, machine guns. And
the machine guns, the machine gun I'm disappointed in. That the MHIs were not on point this game.
Yeah.
And that guy, like they really, like that guy especially,
very much so. Two Hell Knights just sitting in the corner here.
Yeah, he's supposed to deploy here and never move and just fire the whole game. So having him just have to do a positioning turn didn't help anything.
Yeah.
And then these guys just
whiffing.
Like there was a meeting at MHI headquarters, and they got into a fight, and they're thinking about that. Their head isn't in the battle.
Gave it a valiant effort, man. I mean, that was a great back and forth.
No, that was a super fun battle. I think the fact that the roads were a part of the scenario and like actually setting this up like a town, I thought ended up being a really fun board. I'm terrified of the Sork forever now. Is just like point and click, just boom.
But realistically, it's just a grenade launcher.
That's fair.
And
it's just so scary because it's magic.
It's like I've got to set up a 2-turn grenade launcher, and then the other thing is I get to force one of the Yoke Fiends to do something. So I can make him hit a Wretched twice,
Yeah. But do you know what that weapon is called? Is it a bill hook? Is that what that's called?
I think it's a Bardiche.
Okay.
The bill hook, I think, has more hook to it.
Okay.
But
because whatever it is, it always that weapon just looks like ugh.
Yeah. Please don't.
It's like it's not that much different than an axe, but it's like just hit me with an axe. That sounds way better.
That's all you can hope for. Well, good game, brother. And
absolutely
for coming all the way out here for our 11th campaign game here. It's been quite the series. We've lost 2 players over the course of 6 months, but it's
fuck them.
Swords and flames and the night you